Okay, thanks. Name is Rob Morrison. I'm the candidate for Kootenay Columbia for the Conservative Party of Canada. I just want to talk about a few things today. One is the housing crisis that we have, especially in the Invermere Valley and actually throughout Kootenay Columbia, especially in our resort type communities. It's even though there's a lot of help wanted signs in some of the areas I've spoken with, especially service industry, it's not only help wanted, but where do they put the people? And the Conservatives have a real plan on how we're going to work forward. And it includes one thing for sure is Indigenous, built by Indigenous, to help the Indigenous communities build the housing that they need, but also for the service industry and the other communities, for us to be able to work with the provincial, the municipal and regional districts on some plans on how we can make housing affordable. And it includes things like the community land trust, where the community land trust allows people to donate land, and that therefore makes it reasonable for us to be able to build and have some new housing developments that is so desperately needed. I do want to talk a little bit about the COVID-19 situation. One is I've been advocating for the last year to have rapid testing at our border crossings and airports so that our communities that are reliant upon international tourism, much like our hospitality tourism industry and of course guiders, outfitters that are still at zero, to help them to bring people into Canada safely. The Conservative government is not forcing a mandatory vaccination, but is looking for an advancement of rapid testing, which has been approved in Canada. So we need to move forward to have that rapid testing available at different events and that. We also need to have a plan on what we're going to do in the future and building our community so that we have our lab set up so we can build vaccinations and build it at home. We have the technology. We have a lot of smart people in Canada. We need to again start building ourselves the equipment we need for the COVID-19 and whatever comes in the future. The last thing we have on that is that we have a business owners 25% salary for new hires and 50% if they've been unemployed for 6 months. That will help us allow the small businesses to thrive, even though it's difficult. Our on the Indigenous affairs on our on our Truth and Reconciliation, that what we have in our country right now was terrible. I have deep sorrow and mourning on what happened. We need to implement all the recommendations on the TNR, and we also need to move forward with some action, not just talk. For example, an Indigenous having a strategy for them to support themselves, clean drinking water necessary, mental health support, especially in our area in the Invermere Valley. Thank you very much.